Hello YouTube, this is 1984 Terminator here, and tonight I'm going to be bringing you guys another review video. As I said, I have a lot of comic books. I have a big comic book collection, so I'm going to be bringing you guys a lot of reviews. Tonight's review is going to be over A+X number 2 from Marvel now. As you can see there, it's kind of an interesting pairing with Iron Man and Kitty Pryde and Rogue and Black Widow. This was good. I will say this was good. The stories were very, very well done. Rogue Black Widow was written, penciled, and colored by Chris Pacello. And the Iron Man Kitty Pryde was written by Peter David, who I believe also writes X Factor right now, the current X Factor run from Marvel, and Mike Del Mundo was the artist. So we start off with Natasha getting her feet done, and then we start off with her getting her feet done, and then she gets a possible code 245 from the Avengers. And she's like, oh no, I'll let Danvers take care of it. Carol Danvers being Captain Marvel or Miss Marvel. And then all of a sudden, the Sentinel crashes into her car, and and you can see how her reaction, because of she likes her car and all of that. And then she says something in Russian. She's obviously mad about her, especially her steering wheel. Her steering wheel for that, and she takes off. She gets into her garb and starts fighting the Sentinel. She starts blasting the Sentinel, and then here comes Rogue. Here comes Rogue, and because the Sentinel snaps Black Widow's hand, so now she can't shoot. I was expecting Captain Marvel. Think you can fly in close and tie him up on it, and then fire in the hole, and then explodes. The Sentinel does. And then Natasha and Rogue are talking, and then she's asking how's her hand, and then Rogue's like be careful, don't, because I'll absorb those dirty little spy secrets. And then all of a sudden the Sentinel escapes, and disrupt her power grid disruptor attached to its midsection. And then here are the two guys that got the disruptor. And then the bad news is that the disruptor is activated already, so they can turn it off. And then they had a clear shot, but here's the funny part to this story. Rogue and Black Widow kiss, and then Rogue's like, oh, spy secrets. And you had an affair with Focus. And then Rogue actually speaks Russian. She says "Do svidanya," and then blam, and then destroys the Sentinel. And then there's the replacement car. They're getting their feet done, and then they both get a code 245 call from the Avengers, and then they say, let Danvers have this one. And they drop the phones in the water, and then that's the end of that. So all in all, this Rogue Black Widow story, I was kind of going in there because when I watch the X-Men, I like Gambit, Wolverine, Jean, and whatnot. Rogue wasn't up there one of my favorites, but after reading this story, definitely one of my favorites. Here's what the artwork looks like in the Tony Stark and the Iron Man Kitty Pryde one. We start off with Kitty coming in, and she's resilient resources are nothing to sneeze at. And then Tony's asking Kitty to come work for him. Is it just me, or does Pepper Potts' neck look kind of long on that? And that's her little pet dragon thing there, Lockheed. And then the villains that they fight in this one are the Brood. And then he shows Kitty all the armor right there. There's all the armor. And then they talk about the school and like how she's happy there. And then like she hacked into the Avengers database supposedly, and then she said that wasn't me, Emma Frost. Sure it was. And then she sneezes on this gateway to another dimension. She sneezes on it, and here come the Brood. Here they come. There's the Brood. There's the Brood warriors right there. They're starting to come out of the dimension. They're phasing right through it. Tony Stark starts kicking their ass, and then they think that they're going to be invincible with the armors on. Well, Kitty's got something to say about that. She phases through all the armors and destroys the Brood warriors. They even make a Superman reference in this somewhere. Oh, let's see here. So for me, having you here would be like Superman having a piece of kryptonite around. Kinda, yeah. I'll let myself out. We'll grab a coffee sometime. Sounds swell. The end. There's the end of that. And then this next issue, I'm definitely looking forward to. This is who's in the next issue. Gambit and Hawkeye, and Storm and Black Panther. I'm really looking forward to that next issue because I've never read anything with Black Panther, so I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, guys, overall this was a great issue. I liked issue 1 a little bit better. Like some of the artwork in the second part of the story. Second story was inconsistent, and the Brood, and like in the past, the Brood were made like tougher warriors. Like I have a Miss Marvel one where it actually gave her some problems. But so I mean, other than that, so yeah, this gets a 4 out of 5 stars from me. I really enjoyed the dynamic between Iron Man and Kitty Pryde, and the Rogue Black Widow one was just. I mean, once they worked together, it was just some of the things, just some of the antics that they pulled were just hilarious. Like Rogue all of a sudden started to speak Russian and whatnot. So yeah, if anyone who's a fan of Rogue or Black Widow or Iron Man and Kitty Pryde should definitely get this book. Like I said in my review, it's a $3.99 book. So yeah, guys, jump on now. But I'm definitely picking up next issue because Gambit is one of my favorite X-Men, and I've never read anything about Black Panther. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. So yeah, this gets a 4 out of 5 stars from me. I hope you guys enjoyed my review tonight of A+X number 2 from Marvel Now. And tomorrow night, guys, I'll be bringing you a review of one of my absolute favorite Marvel Now books, and that's All New X-Men number 1. So stay tuned for that review tomorrow night. So this is 1984 Terminator here, guys. Keep reading, keep collecting, and I'll catch you guys later. Yeah, by the way, 4 out of 5 stars from me on A+X number 2. Not as good as the first issue, but still good.